Oh man, we are back, man. I got Charleston White in the building. I don't know. It looks like we're in the Amazon, the jungle.
We're in Niggerville. We boycotting the Colorado universities. We boycotting the black support of the Colorado universities. So we done brought it back to the jungles with the monkeys and the gorillas and the niggers.
Before I get to that, before I get to the Deion shit, because everybody's mad at you right now.
Y'all been getting death threats and everything.
Yeah, our last interview did 2 million views, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to the people that's watching. Cause that's
go ahead.
Now, that really surprised me, homie. That one video did 1 million in one day. It did a million in one day. I think it surpassed 1 million in one day. And that just to solidify, homie, that we really the Kobe and Shaq of this shit, my nigga.
Most definitely. I think this time I'm gonna try it again, just uploading the full thing. I think people digest your message better when it's a full clip, a whole full interview.
I've been telling everybody who interviewed me that, right? Because my YouTube impressions are almost in the billion. And just think, I don't do short videos on YouTube. All of my videos from Facebook, Instagram to YouTube are at least 30 minutes to an hour. YouTube impressions are saying that people are watching my full videos from start to finish, or they'll stop in the middle and come back and finish in entirety. So what I learned from just a marketing standpoint is that people want content. They desire to have content. And so you have a whole demographic of audience who's sitting in the office workspace from 9 to 5, 8 to 4, right? They can't keep clicking their phone. Some people are sneaking listening because they can't have their phones at work. Some kids at school listening. So the longer the videos, the more of an audience reach you have. You have truck drivers who can't keep picking up their phone. That's why the podcast world is winning. So when you look into the podcast world, they don't give you 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah, blogging is bragging. But when you start to do long interviews, you're really podcasting in the blogging world. So why not feed the people the content? Then come back and give them leftovers. 10 minutes here, 12 minutes here of highlighted information that can go narrative and viral. But man, for the most part, people want to be fed content. And you got good content.
Man, I appreciate it. Now, last time I seen you, we were in Phoenix. You took a W. You went 3-0. I took an L.
Man, you should have had them motherfucking boots on, Sean. Goddamn, you. Man, I'm come on, Sean. Man, them goddamn boots was gripping the mat.
Man, bro, it was. I don't want to make no excuses, but I do want to get back out there soon. I do want to run it back with them. And
so, hey, listen. This is what they don't know. You've never had a fist fight before.
I have. I don't know why y'all keep saying that.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
well, that what
bro.
Said.
No. I mean, I grew up. I've never had a real fight in a boxing, but I grew up in sports, bro. In sports, you fight on the blacktop, and I've had fights before. I didn't grow up fighting in the street, but I've had fights before.
Yeah, fights that get broke up.
Yeah, fights that get broke up and shit like that. But
okay, yeah. You ain't never had your ass kicked.
No, I ain't never had my ass kicked.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't been fighting then, nigga. Yeah, you ain't been fighting. You ain't never had an ass kicking, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, man. I want to get back out there, man. They had me lose 10 pounds in 4 or 5 days.
This is what I want to say, homie. Most people don't know the commitment that you had to go through to do that shit, my nigga.
Man, I went through hell.
And you was sparring like a motherfucker.
Man, get my ass beat. You was there, get my ass beat.
Say, man, hey, but you, you went through it. It was obstacles just to do that. So to see you get there in the ring and go all the way through it, my nigga, shit, you didn't take no L.
Hey, definitely, man. And that was I wrote that off my bucket list. Just putting myself in an uncomfortable situation. Because blogging every day, doing this shit every day is boring. So just doing different shit, testing myself, more people recognized me that night because people recognize Say Cheese bigger than Sean Cotton, but that night, more people recognized me, man. That helped my personal brand, but I definitely want to run it back. I'm gonna beat Bosco ass. I want to do 3 more tune-up fights. I'm gonna rematch Sauce, then I want to fight Blueface.
You leave Blueface alone. No, you leave Blueface alone. No, Blue, not, homie, boxing is like dog years. A nigga who been training boxing for 2 or 3 years, nigga, he got the ups on you. Nah, leave him alone. Yeah,
in about 2 years, I want to fight Blueface, man.
Yeah.
I like you said, training, sparring, like you said, it's like dog years.
Yeah. So now, let me just say this. Nigga, I want to fight box so bad. Because I really can box and fight. My thing was, why are everybody so anticipated on fight me outside the ring if they really want to box? Why they want to fight outside the ring? Because this is what we know outside the ring. Most niggas who want to fight me, I'm way smaller than them in size, right? So when we did the weigh-in, I weighed in at 119, 120. He weighed in at 142. So this is my opponent, right? When we was in the pool wrestling, nigga, I was way stronger than that nigga. That nigga was weak. He couldn't just, so I was way stronger than him. But this is what I know about every nigga who make it known they want to fight me. We out of weight class, right? Niggas want to fight outside the ring. If you scratch me in my one eye, I'm completely blind the rest of the fight. You got the advantage over me. So most niggas want to fight me knowing they got the advantage. That nigga, I want to fight Charleston. How you want to fight him, nigga? You way bigger than him. He got one eye. So if you intentionally blind him, he out to fight. Why you want to fight him? So I'm saying, yeah, I'm willing to fight, but I fight dirty, nigga. You gonna get blinded with this mace. You gonna get stabbed. Something's gonna hurt you. Man, put the weapons down. I can't, nigga, I'm disabled. You want me to put the weapons down, you at an advantage. So let me level the playing field, nigga. You a prize fighter. You been known for knocking niggas out. I'm a surprise fighter. You don't know what weapon I'm gonna use. Because I got a weapon. At every instance of my existence walking on earth, I'm walking around with a weapon to use, my nigga. At any given moment. You're not gonna surprise attack me with this bare hand. You cannot have a problem with me and think that you're gonna get up on me. There's no way possible that you can make it known that you got a problem with me and get up on me. You're gonna have to play friendly. And if you play too friendly, you can't get up on me. Cause I'm gonna say, friendly ass nigga, why you steady bothering me, nigga? You don't know how my mood is to play on me, nigga. I ain't the same all the time. So I'm sitting back looking at this nigga do all this shit. Save it for the ring, nigga. Obviously, you don't want to fight in the ring. So the second time, he want to show out in front of the rapper. When we go to the weigh-in, I'm already knowing we're on the West Coast, my nigga. I done dissed every gang, Nipsey Hussle, Raymond Washington, Tookie Williams, Slim Thor. I done dissed everything these niggas love on the West Coast. You think I'm coming with no gun, no knife? Nigga, I'm coming with everything. It's a gun state. Right? So I load up with every weapon I can get. So I'm strategic. Most niggas are just emotionally responsive. I'm thinking, okay, homie, you gotta go places while you in here. How you gonna get around? Do they got a driving service for you? No, you gonna have to be Ubering. Homie, I went there by myself, just me and my girl. Nigga, I ain't go with nobody. Dewberry and them came days later. I by myself. On the West Coast. By myself, my nigga. Ubering and moving around by myself. So I'm thinking, okay, what if you out in public, homie? What if you going through the crowd? That's what made me get to bring my mace glove. Because the mace glove I can conceal. Play like I got boxing gloves on, keep my hand balled up, and you can't see the mace in my hand right there. So I'm already thinking this out like a drill. So when they tell me, okay, you got to Uber to this weigh-in, when you Uber to the weigh-in, people already know you coming. So it's a crowd outside. What if it's a nigga outside waiting to steal off on me? What if while I'm walking through the crowd, I ain't got no security? That's what made me bring the glove. I got the knife, the taser. This ain't for the nigga at the weigh-in. This for any possible attack on the crowd. Because I'm thinking tactical, nigga. Y'all not for the fight. I'm thinking, nigga, you could be in danger. So, nigga, I'm moving as a nigga who could be in danger. They ain't thinking like me, homie. They trying to get viral moments up. Nah, homie, you gonna die trying to hurt me. You gonna get a hole put in your head, nigga. I put a hole in that nigga head, homie. No, nigga, no, because you playing for the internet. Because we don't have no problem with each other for you to want to hurt me like this, my nigga. I ain't done nothing to you. We only know each other. So where did this come from? So you gonna die trying to do it, or you gonna go to jail. So
when did you get disqualified?
Huh?
When did you get disqualified?
Oh, when I maced it, and the commission's still mad at me right now. Homie, them people still mad at me right now, my nigga. You know, Arizona, and I just want to apologize to the Arizona Commission because it's amateur boxing that can't be associated. Let me just say, celebrity boxing can't be associated with amateur and professional boxing. But USA Boxing Association is involved, and they want to be a part of the celebrity boxing because they see how much money it's making. The Boxing Commission do not want to be a part of celebrity boxing. They do not want to be a part of that. So when the celebrities came out and boxed, the commission left the entire building. They do not want to hear it, see it, or be no parts of it. So they're already on edge about that. For whatever reason, they got me dubbed as a gangster, as a bad guy, as a troublemaker. They don't know I really work with children. They don't know I'm a real community activist. They think I'm like, so everybody's kind of afraid of Charleston when they get to Arizona. Until they meet me. So now I'm meeting the officials from Top Rank Boxing, the doctors so now everybody fall in love taking pictures because they said, man, I thought you was a gangster. No, so when they get my background, now they introducing me to Hepsi, everybody. So now I'm a star because I'm not a gangster, I'm not a rapper. They really embrace me. But the Boxing Commission felt like it was a disgrace to the sport for that to happen. But there's people in USA Boxing saying, hey, the sport of boxing is really dead. This is the new way. Why not be a part of it? So you got the old and the young boxing clashing. Oh, well, we shouldn't be a part of it. This is killing the sport. This is buffoonery. And then here I come, make somebody the wave. So yeah, the commission, even the owner of the club was mad at me till he met me that night. And I explained my standpoint in the position. So nigga, from that point on, nigga, I became king of Arizona. With all the officials, the club owners, the cartel members. Because they saw the buzz and the surrounding that's centered around this one little guy. They saw the numbers of the pool video. They saw within one day, you talking about 20 million views in less than 20. So they saw what this one guy do. And that changed my life, homie. That weekend changed my life. It's put so many multi-million-dollar deals on the table because they see the power and the energy around this internet sensation.
Yeah, speaking of the internet, there are a lot of people who are upset with you about your comments about Deion Sanders and his son.
Yeah. I meant every word. Yeah, I meant every word. And I just want to say this. Fuck Deion and his son, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no football playing there. Nigga, I'm not into sports at all. I'm a revolutionary kind of nigga. So when I look at my culture and my race and my people rallying around a nigga that's coaching at a white boy school, they benefit more than us. we've taken all of our support to go there to encourage them. If we just did one school like that every year, our HBCUs wouldn't struggle with money. If we did that for one game that they did, if they did one HBC school like that a year, they wouldn't struggle for money. If we did all of that, if we gave one coach the same support, one weekend, just one weekend, fam. Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, all of the stars come out to just one black school. One weekend out. Come on, homie. It would generate the same kind of money. Last year, it cost $450 to go to a Colorado University football game for the whole year. Nigga, one seat cost that now. So last year and 2 years before that, the internet, Black Twitter, and everybody was on hashtag HBCU. I haven't seen one hashtag HBCU this year yet. White school, 99% predominantly white, with a few black token nigga players. Run, nigga, run. Run, nigga, run. And y'all think Deion doing this for black kids? He's doing this so his son can go first round draft pick quarterback.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it. So black people, stop supporting him. Because you got people in your own city you could ignore with they son coaching. Deion did it here in Dallas. He didn't do nothing around here, nigga, for y'all to run and support him. But the same black little league coaches y'all pass by in the city begging for money on the corners, car washes, y'all don't get him nothing, no support. Your black high school coaches, they're struggling. When and go, y'all don't travel with them. No celebrity shows up. What black HBCU winning right now? Can you name one? Come on, y'all. Can you name me one black HBCU coach?
When Deion was at Jackson State, a lot of people supported him at Jackson State. I feel like he did his just due. I mean,
he did his just due, but we're talking about our people, black people. Why did we abandon Jackson State? No, hold on. Why did we abandon the hashtag HBCU? Because Deion no longer is with the black people. Now we over here with the white people. Hashtag Colorado. Make it make sense. The same reason we went Black Lives Matter and white people took it over. Same reason they don't have Black Lives Matter wrote on the NBA courts no more. Same reason we're not protesting. Same reason we're not mad anymore. White men gave us something. I noticed during the George Floyd riots, he gave us something. He gave us basketball. He gave us basketball. Remember?
Yep.
Not only did he give us basketball, he let the angry niggas put crazy names on the back of his white boy jersey. Lil Ray Ray. Double Time Jackson. Them niggas can't put them names on the back of them jerseys no more. We are the only race of people that look to our entertainers as our leaders. No other races don't look to Garth Brooks and Tom Brady for a motherfucking thing. When it was time to storm the Capitol, they didn't call on no NFL quarterback. When it's time to do economics, they don't call on football coaches. We do.
But why wish injury on his son though?
Because when that woman, I can't think of her name. When they started the NFL season, she got 2 babies by an NFL player, and she put a bounty out on both her baby daddies, hoping somebody injured him. Right? There was no outrage. The reason I'm putting a bounty out on it because I thought you're supposed to hurt one another in football. I thought football was a war game for gladiators, barbaric. You come out to hurt. Nigga, when you hit, you trying to hurt him. I thought that what football was about. And you get reward. The New Orleans Saints coaches did it 7-8 years ago. They got suspended for it. They was telling their players, if you hurt him, I'm going to give you 20 more thousand. Come on, homie. I thought that's what we did in football. Why are we getting so weak? I thought you was supposed to be trying to kill a nigga when you hit him. He come across that middle with the boom. You trying to flip him and make him land on his neck like Michael Irvin did. Season injury hit and you brag about it. I thought that's what you did, my nigga. Am I wrong?
Yeah, but he's trying to get in the league. If he
I
gets
wouldn't
injured,
care. It's a nigga that can injure him that can get in the league. If you hit him right, it's a middle linebacker. If you paralyze this boy, nigga, you go like that defensive end on the move, nigga. He try to break every nigga knee. I thought that's what you did. We used to praise Lawrence Taylor for it. Nigga, we used to go crazy when Lawrence Taylor, them dirty hits. I thought when you was trying to get the ball, y'all poke each other in the eyes under the pile. I thought that's what you did. Twist the nigga ankle. I thought that's what you did. Why y'all so sensitive now? Video game playing ass nigga. We played throw up tackle, nigga. Sideline kill. You try to run out of bounds, nigga still hit you. That one with no pad. You niggas done got weak, nigga. You goddamn right you want to hit a nigga make it. That's the name of the game, nigga. And if you don't want to get hurt, you're not trying to injure nobody, man, play flag football.
Now, you said on many occasions, on record too, that you would sell out if you would sell out. You said that plenty of times on my interviews, on other interviews.
And when I got my chance to sell out, you know what I came back and told y'all? Yeah, I thought I would sell out. I came back and admitted to y'all. It done $1 million in one day. I came back and admitted to y'all, say for how I had the chance to sell out, and I did. So I say a lot of shit that I don't mean. I say a lot of shit I don't mean.
So is Deion going to Colorado selling out?
Black people sold out for Deion. Deion took a job just like every other nigga with a white boy's job. He was working for his uncle, cutting grass over here. He really wasn't making a lot of money cutting grass with his uncle. White boy gave him a warehouse job, now he's a supervisor. He get to make plant manager. Now, we sold out for a nigga who went and got a white boy's job. This ain't about Deion. I'm saying fuck Deion, nigga. This about us, nigga. We done followed this nigga over here with all these black coaches out here, and we can't get the light. We can't bring this over here to not one black coach, my nigga, at a black school. So it ain't no black schools that's winning with a black coach. But what that goes to show me, and what I want us to know, nigga, we ain't shit until the white man validate us. So y'all stop talking like that. We ain't shit till the white man stamp us and approve us. Until he said, boy, I'm proud of you. Because we can't name one black coach that's winning without that white man's validation.
I agree with you. I think it starts with the players. I think the most talented players don't go HBCU. They're just everybody's brainwashed to go D1. D1 is where the scouts are looking, the NFL scouts.
But that's where you get homie? If black folks look, they look where we look. This world watches us through our eyes. Wherever we turn our head to look, they look. Colorado been a D1. Wasn't nobody looking until we started looking. They're watching what we're watching. Nigga. They're watching what we're watching. It's no difference when they said, boy, look at all them niggas eating at that nigga restaurant. Them niggas is building airplanes now. They building Black Wall Street. Hey, you know what? Send somebody there to get that King boy. God damn it, go get that King boy. See, Dr. King was the first Deion Sanders. Dr. King, go get Dr. King away from his people. Bring him over here, and rather than him saying equal rights and equal protection under the law, we gonna tell him to say integration. Desegregation. You know why? Because we would benefit more if them niggas come over here and ate. We would benefit more if the Negro League came over and joined the major leagues. We would benefit more. We're not, because all of them would come over here now, and we would monopolize them. We would control them. We would conquer their consumerism, because they're going to bring it all over here. They're going to buy our donuts. They're going to buy our hot dog, our popcorn, our nachos, our drinks, our parking spaces. They're going to start buying our jerseys, or our numbers are going to go up. And it's going to take away from the mom and pop black store. It's going to take away the viewership over here. It'll further push these black people away from this big spotlight and this D1 platform, because they're all over here. We know the best and fastest players are down there. They don't have the best equipment. They don't have the best training. They don't have the resources to stay healthy, to condition. They live in impoverished conditions. So it's easy to beat them. It's easy to beat them. But hey, go get me a few of them. We'll use Deion to recruit their best. It's just like what America did with the Nazis. They killed the bad ones, and all them brilliant motherfuckers came over here and picked their minds and their brain. They've been doing us like this forever, homie. So they're going to get Deion, and he's going to go get our best and brightest players, and we'll get left with the crumb. They've been running this trick on us forever, my nigga. It's just that this new group don't know nothing. It's follow the leader.
If Deion invited you to Colorado, would you go?
I would not go. Fuck, I'm gonna go to Colorado for, and the school is 99% white. I done bragged about raping white women, killing white men, killing white babies. Why would I go? What I'm gonna eat when I go to that school? What I'm gonna say is I look at them white folk, and I'm really mad about this, homie. What I'm gonna say to Deion, nigga? And you was here, nigga. You didn't do nothing here to make me honor and respect you over these white folks, nigga. That God talk, I'm not with. I don't listen to no nigga, hallelujah, Jesus in my, I don't buy that shit, nigga. I don't respect football players and athletes. Basketball, football, rappers, gangbangers, street niggas, them the dumbest niggas in the world to me. They're not revolutionaries. When I got a nigga named Willie Charles Price, who fight police. Nigga named Eroy Brown, who killed a prison warden and a major in prison. Deion Steptoe, family who I held security for, who killed Officer Gary Hull. Fuck, I'm gonna embrace Deion for my nigga. He love white people. I like him. I don't love him.
It's a lot of celebrities that was out there.
I don't give a fuck
weekend.
about celebrities, nigga. When I travel cities, you see what I do? Don't know celebrities go where I go when I go to, and I go the same places they go. They don't go to juvenile. They don't do it. They don't get money away in the hood like me, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no celebrity, nigga. That's why I'm not embraced by them. I made me a celebrity. They didn't pick me up, bro. I stand on the backs of poor niggas, ignorant motherfuckers. They love me for not being a celebrity type of nigga. So I don't give a fuck about the celebrity. Nigga, that's why when they die, I say, fuck them. But let a poor unknown person die. I'm so compassionate and loving. You hadn't noticed that?
No, I know.
Nigga, I want Deion's son hurt, nigga. Because when we come from, the little league coach telling his players to go hurt them other boys. They telling, hurt him. If he good, try to break his legs so he ain't so good next year. That's the name of this sport.
Are you rooting against Colorado?
I'm rooting against black people, Colorado, and Deion Sanders this whole football season. I'm actually rooting for another police shooting. I'm actually rooting for another unjustly unarmed police shooting to hit the reset button. Fuck this shit, Sean. I'm leaning for another white boy to kill some more niggas. Cause we ain't even said nothing about the Orlando killing the one white boy. And guess why he say he done it? Guess why he say he done it?
Why?
In response to the Alabama fighting. How black people was bragging about it. He was a young white boy too. Have you noticed all the white boys that come kill the black people be young white boys, 18 to 21.
Yeah.
I've been paying attention.
Yeah.
All of my niggas killing at 18 and 20. We got some 10-year-old niggas that's killing, Sean. Wait till they start sending their 10-year-olds to come over to kill us. Because they ready? I was ready. So I'm saying 99% school white with all these HBCUs. Look how much money they generated in the beginning of this season for that one school. How much?
18 million in one weekend.
Come on, homie. And that's because of us. This black coach, his black players, and his star power to bring all these stars here. I hate our black celebrities, my nigga. I don't want nothing to do with none of I see them and act home. I don't even speak to them, homie. I don't even speak to them. They be trying to get at me, homie. I don't even speak to them. Because I know what them niggas is. From Deion, Denzel, Tyler, Jay-Z, you gotta suck a white boy's dick to get where they at. I know that with all my heart. To get Tom Brady to come coach your son, you got to jack a white boy's dick off, son. And I'm not doing it. Deion had to do it. You cannot reach this elite level where these niggas at if you don't let these white boys play in your ass. You cannot do it, my nigga. You cannot do it. You gotta bend over. You gotta be subservient. You gotta be a doc-side nigga. You can't bark at white folks to be a Deion Sanders. You can get mad at them and say certain things, but you can't cuss them, and you better not rebuke them.
A lot of great points. But I feel like a lot of there are the LeVar Balls out there. There are a lot of dads who put their son in a certain position so they could get to the league, so they could generate millions.
Listen, didn't they blackball that man?
Yeah, LeVar,
He's still blackballed to this day. Another one of his boys is blackballed. The sports announcer is saying certain things. Pay attention. They done sent the one that ball to get him. The whole little girl. Should have got one of them. The one against everything his daddy done taught him. They've been attacking that black father because he wouldn't bend and break. He just got the tenacity and resiliency to overcome and withstand and to defeat. But there are many black fathers. Ezekiel Elliott fought. There are many black fathers get pushed to the side and get defeated, my nigga. Because they won't bend or break. Strong black fathers are not held and admired to America before America. They don't want to see a strong black father with his kid. The only reason we seeing Deion is because this they token nigga. And he's making a lot of money.
But let me say this though. If Deion stays real, like you said he should have, are you saying he should have sacrificed his son's career? Because if they would have stayed at Jackson State,
I'm not saying nothing. I'm saying black people still should be supporting HBCUs and not Deion.
Got you.
They made it about HBCU when Deion was coaching. Black people, celebrities, and everybody made it about HBCU. They came up with a hashtag. Now, I'm saying they was lying. It wasn't about those black kids. It wasn't about a better schooling and quality education for HBCUs. It was about Deion Sanders shining.
You got to put a coach in there that's influential to grab the people.
Homie, listen, you don't. HBCU have been existing before. What we've been doing this. People took pride in them. We used to take pride. We used to wear the jackets, the clothes. We didn't wear Duke. We didn't wear UNLV, homie. Because we had a culture in a community that promoted HBCU. Shout out to my nigga Bill Cosby. That's why I went to talk to Raven White, old nigga.
Yeah, but look, you talked about a reset earlier. I'm saying to get somebody in there to grab the people and get them back on the HBCU shit, you're gonna have to get somebody in there that's electrifying.
We had Deion. And what the white folks always do, they come derail. They came and took Deion and made him heels. We had somebody that had Desi Banks, all the celebrities in the locker room, on the sideline, doing skits with the player. Come on, homie. We had it. Nigga generated it. Nigga, I started following Jackson State University football players, taking pictures with them. They started becoming celebrities. We started bringing, nigga, Jackson's Mississippi started, nigga won't start visiting just to go by the college. We had it. Then the white boy looked and said, man, shit. We already know they having a problem. Homie, somebody got to make a sacrifice for it. Dr. King did. Dr. King did, my nigga. He made a sacrifice. Yeah, he sacrificed his children. Because right now, today, his children resent us, my nigga. Somebody got to make a sacrifice. Colin Kaepernick did. And when the white folk gave Colin Kaepernick all that money with Nike, guess what? No more kneeling, no more angry nigga. But they gave it to Colin Kaepernick. We still have injustices. All of a sudden, we're not mad anymore. There's still been police shootings of unarmed black people, but because they've satisfied us by way of entertainment, sports, music, not equal rights and equal protection. So I'm saying Deion shouldn't have done nothing but what he did. I'm saying as black people, we shouldn't be buying Colorado University tickets to support Deion. Because at the end of the day, we're not supporting Deion. We're supporting a college university that's 99% predominantly white, that haven't had a history of doing anything for black students, black people. When you look at the history of Colorado, nigga, it's not favorable to black people. If you move there now, they're not favorable to you, nigga. Only during football season. So why are we blacking out, buying all these motherfucking tickets so that alumni and all of our HBCUs are watching us do this? Imagine, my nigga. So let me just say this. 60 Minutes just did a story with Deion. You know what they showed? All the abandoned houses in Jackson, Mississippi. Making it look like it. Nah, they got some wealth out there too. That was very offensive to those people. All for this one toe having ass nigga. Turf toe ass nigga. I ain't never liked him. I wasn't a Deion fan, nigga. I was a Barry Sanders fan. Michael Irvin fan. Troublemaker. He was always prime time. Show off nigga for the white folk. White boy kind of nigga. I've always been a nigga been against the white boy, homie. All my crimes have been predicated toward white people. Everything I've ever done wrong in life, homie, was always toward white people and other races. It's never been toward my people. I didn't sell dope in the black community. I didn't gang bang and shoot up neighbor houses. I didn't do none of that, my nigga. None of that. I served time as a kid, 7 years, for standing over a white man and watching him die, giving my 16-year-old friend a gun and encouraging him to shoot that motherfucker. Laughed about it, my nigga. Was taught it.
But look, before we end this topic, right? Because I want you to get your message across. I don't want to confuse nobody.
I'm pretty hurt behind this, my nigga.
But look, 1 minute you say Deion did what he was supposed to do, and then you go back and say, fuck him. I hope his kid get injured. Yeah. I never liked him. Turf toe. So which one is it? It's like,
well, this is still football and sport, right? This is nigga. Listen. Deion did what any man and father is supposed to do with a family. Go where the money go. That don't stop me from not liking him, because I respect his decision. It's still fuck him, nigga. Turf toe motherfucker cost plenty of money during the Cowboy, plenty like he can still know, homie. Oh. Deion ain't a hero to me. He a hero to y'all. Because y'all grew up watching sports. I grew up in a boys' home, nigga, with murder cases. The books I was reading, them niggas were watching sports. I was reading books, revolutionary books. I was reading revolutionary books, homie. Black literature. Got niggas writing me. So I'm a product of a revolutionary kid, homie. Black Panther Party books. That's why when they presented the gang banging shit to me, it was so appealing. Community revolution in progress. They come from cripping. So that's why it was so appealing. Because it came with a revolutionary aspect. Nigga, any sports don't revolutionize my mind. I'm not entertained watching sports. I'm not finna sit there and watch all four. Nothing like that, homie. So it's, yeah, fuck Deion. And if you playing football, hurt him. Let me go to a little league football game on with whispering in a little nigga ear, trying to hurt him, trying to break his leg.
You did say that. Wait, you did say that too in your viral video. You said you feel like more people should support coaches in their own city. You know, even Little League.
But even high school sports in some cities and states is big because they support it. Wow, this first year, we've never seen nothing like this. Black people all of a sudden tune into this one college. What about all these HBCUs that's winning? If we go over there, they gonna look too. So I'm saying somebody who has a light, why not take your light over here and shine it? When I went to Pascagoula, Mississippi, I went to Moss Point High School. Moss Point High School got one of the best bands in the country. Nigga, I want to shine my light. The football team went viral. So why not go shine y'all light on these HBCUs like y'all shining this big bright light on Colorado? If we rotate it once a month, just find a school, do a new school once a month for 1 year. Look how much money it could generate. 1 weekend, 18 million. It goes to the alumni. I just want people to remember this, homie. 99% predominantly white school.
Made some millions off his shades too.
99% predominantly white school. Deion is benefiting. Great. Black people is losing horribly still. Mainly HBCU. And shout out to President Trump for giving HBCUs more money than they have ever been given before. But we go support a coach who walk away from them, but not a president who ensures that they get more money than they've ever been given before in the history of their doors being open. We got to be oxymorons as black people. I swear, homie. That's why I come with this nigga narrative, because I don't want to be associated with black people, my nigga. I want them ignorant niggas where I go to these motherfucking clubs at and perform. I don't want Live Nation money. I want the Chitlin Circuit money. I want the Negro League. I want the Black Wall Street money, the Rosewood money. You know why? Because those people spend more money than anybody on earth. And if you give them what they like, or if you give them what they don't like, they spend money on both.
Speaking of the Chitlin Circuit, I want to get to we did the TK interview. That did damn near 1 million views. He spoke out after that. Showed you a lot of love, too. He never disrespected you. You never disrespected him. You just said what really happened.
Yeah.
What's that like now?
I finally got one Live Nation check from the first show to Las Vegas. I just got that the other day. So I still ain't been paid all my money. He been calling. I don't want to talk, nigga. I ain't been paid all my money. He saw that I purchased a necklace for my daughter for her birthday. He reached out to my jeweler. Somebody he's been in contact with, doing business with. He reached out to my jeweler, Katie the jeweler, and offered to pay for my daughter's necklace.
That was nice.
He ain't paid for it. Niggas just be talking. Yeah, he ain't paid for it. And that was a nice little perk. Yeah, he ain't, so niggas just be talking. But I see him bragging about he done got his Live Nation check. I seen him do interviews tell Charles and Dewberry send me their cash out. He got my cash out from the $250 he cashed out me for them 5 shows. I've met other legendary comedians in this game. And they all said when they watched this interview, they knew he was fucking over me. Because he keep emphasizing that I have to pay my dues. And one legend in particular, not that they said anything toward TK Kirkland, Mr. Shucky Ducky came in one of my most recent shows and said, with this kind of power you have, because you're an interesting person, you're very interesting, you don't have to be funny. You put asses in seats. And that's proven. People come out to see you because you're interesting, and you're very interesting. And that's all that matters. And that's what the old comics are forgetting. He can put asses in seats. He don't have to be funny. I just want people to take note that I'm still doing shows. You don't see Live Nation Tour, do you? I leave it at that.
It looked like Live Nation was hating on you, and then TK Kirkland was fighting to get you on that tour.
From his story point of view or mine?
I think basically some of the text message you showed, and then shit that he said was like, you had some bad shows, but he still begged them to keep you on the tour.
I never had no bad show. I never had not one bad show. When you heard Sancho said, man, that nigga killed it. Sancho said, I didn't even know Sancho and his wife was at the show. That nigga went on Corey Holcomb and said he killed it. TK lying. I never had no bad show. I had an incident in Houston surrounding the Jay Prince and takeoff situation with weapons. No bad show. I quit after that show. Live Nation wasn't hating on me. Everything was going good. I wasn't getting paid. Nigga, Live Nation wasn't hating. We not gonna do Live Nation like that. TK was playing on a nigga. Saying it's Live Nation, Live Nation. One night, Miami, Live Nation executive is in the audience. I thought I had a horrible show. Live Nation said it was great. Guess what? It was my weapons and props. TK come back and said, man, don't use the weapons, man. It make you look like you're amateur, like you don't know what you're doing. Well, I am, my nigga. It's my crutch. But you just told me Live Nation loved it. Why you saying don't do them? Same in Las Vegas. I killed it in Las Vegas. When we get to San Diego, he said, hey, man, try not to be funny tonight.
Why do you say that? You said that last interview. I meant to ask you that.
I don't know what made no nigga say that. My spirit told me this nigga fucking over me when he said that. My crew, Dewberry, everybody get mad because they heard him say it. I don't know why he said it. You know what Sancho and them said? I was making him look bad because he tell the same joke every night, night after night. All of my shit online, homie, I ain't told the same shit yet. I don't do the same shit. I got a show right now and they record a whole album. TK Kirkland said I can't do an album. Nigga, I done an hour 30-some times, killing it. So Live Nation wasn't causing no problem, homie. TK Kirkland was being intimidated by what I was bringing. He kept trying to dim the light. Try not to be funny. Don't bring the weapons. But he telling me, Live Nation saying don't bring the weapons. But I thought they loved it, my nigga. So TK is saying, can't nobody come backstage. You know how I know? Because Live Nation is saying the approval is coming from TK, who can come back here. It's his show. TK is saying this. Because in my mind, TK fuck with all the gangbanging niggas who can get, come on, homie. You'll isolate me by myself, my nigga. I can't get no B-roll footage behind stage of my show. I can't take no pictures. My grandmother can't come backstage. Live Nation ain't saying that, my nigga. Because Live Nation and the venues is saying we have to get TK's permission to get whoever can come back here. Come on, my 83-year at my home city? You lying, my nigga. I quit before the Dallas show. I quit. I sent a message to him and wanted Live Nation. I quit. But I finished out the rest of the show, even though I hadn't been paid. I didn't come online and say, man, nigga, I finished out the rest of the show, even though I hadn't been paid. You know, even though I hadn't been paid. So, no, man, I was as professional as I can be, but I was watching that nigga fuck me, homie. I can't sell my merch. Part of the agreement was I sell my merch. Come on, homie. He lying. So I've never seen a comedian at his stature go try to do so many interviews. I quit talking about it, homie. I did the one interview with you, and I hadn't talked about it since. When I done the Danza Project interview, he saw me and Brittany Renner was going to be there. He reached out to the Danza Project to try to do an interview to come tell his side of the story. Out of respect for what, my relationship with Danza, man, come on, homie, now. What do you want to interview for? Who called and said, can I interview and come talk about this? So, now, homie, that nigga, if you know T. Kirkland, you know I ain't lying. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't know him, you'll be straddled the fence. But if you know TK Kirkland, or if you know Charleston White, I ain't just gonna rush to the internet loud.
What's wrong with the chitlin circuit? Because he kind of made comments about basically you'll be on the chitlin circuit forever. That's not
nigga. That's $10,000-$12,000 a night on the chitlin circuit. I want to stay in the chitlin circuit because that's what make everybody. And if you want and want to sustain them niggas in their own comedian, they have to come back to the chitlin circuit. Everybody got to come back to the chitlin circuit, nigga. Little baby now, little dirt, everybody got to come back to the chitlin circuit. Because that's who your base is. That's the base and the core of your fan group. So why wouldn't you rest on them and they love you? Those are the people who buy your t-shirts. Them the motherfuckers stand in line. So why wouldn't you want to stay there and live amongst them people, huh? So he just saying that to try to shame a nigga. And I'm telling niggas, ain't nothing wrong with the chitlin circuit, niggas. Our ancestors got us here off that shit. And everybody run back down here eventually. So why not just stay down here? I run up there, but nigga, I come back down here. I run up there, but nigga, I come back down here.
Absolutely. Do you feel like it's crazy I'm mentioning this now because Jeezy and his wife divorced after 2 years. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert, they divorced. Well, they split up. Papoose and Remy Ma, they reportedly, he held her down for 6 years while she was locked up. She's reportedly messing with a younger battle rapper right now. Is real love, is that a thing of the past? Because of, it's so easy to get women now. It's so easy on the internet.
It is. Because I see these niggas with a bunch of dudes. If it's that easy to get women, I see these niggas with a bunch of dudes all the time. Yeah, love still exists. Nothing new is up under the sun, homie. It's just that the people before us was more loyal and committed and got past what they felt. This is a emotionally responsive group of humans. They think what they feel make them right. You have a right to your feelings, but your feelings don't make you right. So most people process their reason and their logic from their emotions, not from facts and what's true. Motherfucker base what they think is logical and reason from what they feel. And no intelligent person does that. No intelligent person does that. They let their feelings subside and then start to try to think. You gotta feel. You gotta think past what you feel. So, man, most niggas know they done cheated too. Man, ain't now, nigga. You can't make me believe. Well, yeah, I can. I ain't gonna say that. I got a partner. I had to think. I got a partner named Big C, homie, God rest his soul. He was just murdered. Homie, when that nigga his girl was in jail. Nigga, we in a strip club every night. And I was trying to get that nigga to cheat. Goddamn, nigga. And he wouldn't do it. So it's some men out there, homie. They refuse to cheat. They won't cheat. I'm a man who have a desire not to do it. I've done it. I have a desire not to do it. But nigga, some niggas that have the desire and the actions that don't do it, right? So when you look at what he did for her, we don't know the extent of their relationship for her to go get that young nigga dick. And that young nigga dick can be good too now. Them young nigga be on them dreads, fuck long with it now. Got some tricks we can't do. Suck ass, eat, put through all kind of shit. So nigga, we might be boring after so long. And that young dick thrilling and appealing for that feeling. So, shit, nigga, yeah, they might get back together. Jeezy and the Chinese broad, nigga and Sue Fong, they ain't never got along. They ain't never got along. All they can do is fuck. All they can do is fuck. Because what was released today is that they separating because of cultural differences.
Yeah.
My mother told me, she said, when you have children outside your race, it confuses the kids. They don't know which way to go. They don't know which way to go. It confuses the kids. So, baby, go over here and speak Vietnamese. Come over here and get called little motherfucker. Come on now. Yeah, so, each with his own kind. But we don't know that, don't we? Because we get caught up in our feelings. We don't know each with his own kind.
I mean, but when you see all these separations, it kind of makes you, especially when marriage comes up, it's like, damn, is marriage really a waste of time?
No, hell no. Homie, every nigga, relationships do it. Mama and son do it. Daddy and son break up. Brother and brother break up. Brother and sister break up. Cousin and cousin break up. Co-worker and co-worker break up. Why wouldn't you think you would get into it in your marriage? Dog and human break up. Nigga bad at the dog. Be mean to the dog for 2 weeks.
I'm guilty.
Yeah. Then be mean to the motherfucker to the dog for 2 weeks. Man, you have trials and tribulations in life. Why wouldn't they be in a relationship? But nigga, I think motherfuckers don't love how they say they love. Cause they be too ready to quit. I don't think motherfuckers love how they say they be loved. They just like fucking.
And they don't make that type of love music no more either. Everything is different.
Because we don't believe in the concept of love no more. We think love is about what you can give. I give you flowers. You give, nigga, love is about what you can take. Nigga, them women who love them niggas took some shit. Some of them niggas were, and so what we do, we look at either or and say, they weak. I wouldn't have did that. You know how strong you gotta be to love somebody till they die? We ain't that strong, my nigga. We a weak group of people. We don't know how strong love is. A motherfucker stay with a nigga just so the kids can have a great life. She love it. Come on, homie. It's some unhappy motherfuckers married right now because they love their kids enough to maintain this life. They find, so somebody got to be willing to make some sacrifices. Two wrongs don't make a right. And that's the problem in our society. Homie, I've been wrong in some situations and nigga, just the right kind of response that a motherfucker give you, shame you to not want to do it no more. But motherfucker fighting with you, casting you, it's easy to not feel shame. Man, I'm telling you, homie, that love is a motherfucker, my nigga. I always reference Coretta Scott King. Homie. As great as Dr. King was, my nigga, he was a whoremongering, cheating dude. They sweep it under the rug, they won't tell us, but I don't look at him, I look at her. As graceful as she was, she never mumbled anything. Never attitude, never nothing. Oh, yeah, that's a different kind of love. And it still exists. I promise it do. Homie, them people still on earth. Or we just don't go talk to them to see how to love like that. We don't go talk to a woman that's 70 years old that's been married 40 years. We don't even research that kind of shit to go see how do you love like that. Is it even possible? And they'll tell y'all, yeah, girl, he used to be a dirty motherfucker. Woo, woo. It's some instruction on how to love like that. We just know failed relationships from our mamas and daddies, our aunties and uncles. That's all we know. So that's what we believe. All relationships fail. And no, I don't believe that. Because I know some people been together 50 years, 60 years.
Yeah, but when you look at the data, African Americans, we have the worst marriage rate. We split up more than divorce with African Americans are higher than any other race.
Oh, that's because we shack and move in before marriage. So by the time we get married, we already really don't like each other. By the time two motherfuckers in the black community get married, they already don't like each other because they've been shacking and playing married for 2-3 years. And they hadn't built nothing together. So by the time they get married, they already got some feelings that they harbor, some distrust. They already got it. But they figure, let's go get married. Off of what they feel, not what they know. Off of what they feel. Motherfuckers marry out what they feel, not what they know. I know me and this motherfucker ain't got nothing credit-wise that can build something together, but I'm gonna marry them. Both of us got bad credit. This motherfucking brother keep a job. We ain't got no savings. We know this. But boy, we love each other. You make me feel, come on, let's get married. With nothing. How long you think this gonna last? Them feelings. We got to have something else other beside our feelings. That's why in a marriage, you go into a contract. It's a contract. It's like a business.
I knew you was going to say that.
It's like a business, homie.
Yeah.
And if you look at it like a business, y'all will operate, you will protect the sanctity of it. Other people do. Nigga, we ain't just finna tear this business apart over dick and pussy and feelings. So we gonna crash Amazon business because I'm mad today because I caught you with it. Come on now.
About 2 weeks ago, Lil Reese went viral for pouring water on a homeless man. And then he recently apologized and went out on the streets with DJU and gave away waters and foods and things of that nature.
That ain't shit, nigga. What did you get to that man? You done something to that man. You didn't do nothing to them people. Next year, them people won't remember that. But what you did to that man, he gonna remember that forever. Nigga, you go back to the person you done it to, nigga, and you restored him. You did that for the cameras, nigga. Because you got backlash. Look, coward ass punk.
Yeah.
Look, coward ass bitch,
Yeah.
You done that because you got backlash, hoe ass nigga. Man, that's why I don't like these little old tough talking ass nigga. You gonna put water, nigga, go post something on a nigga that'll hit you back. Throw water on a nigga that's gonna jump up and go to swinging, nigga. Don't do it to the weak and the vulnerable, my nigga, the least of those. You know what? Nothing he would go do. Nigga, please. He could go sleep with the homeless for the next 6 months, my nigga. It wouldn't make right what he did. Nigga, go find that same nigga, go walk on where he was on that block. But yeah, nah, homie, he still got to pay for what he did. Yeah, he sowed a seed that he got to reap.
So you don't think that was good enough?
Nah. Hell nah. Yeah,
What does he have to do?
He got to go back to that man he done it to. That's what you got to do, nigga. I can't slap my woman and go to the woman's battle shelter and go work with them women. I got to go back and apologize to the woman I slapped, nigga.
Yeah, man, that was fucked up, man. Damn.
But this what I've been trying to tell y'all about these little niggas, homie. They'll jump on their granddaddy. They'll beat up the old drunk. They'll do that to the homeless, homie. A group of them niggas. He won't do that walking by himself. That's how I got caught on camera. So when I see these young niggas and they say what they'll do to me, I'm saying, I told y'all they were them kind of niggas. They'll beat up the drunk nigga talking shit on the corner, knowing he's sloppy drunk. These the young niggas who were walking behind a man and his woman at the fire, boom, and stood off and then hit the man. This that group. Now they're
Definitely.
grown. And they are heartless. They don't have no compassion. They don't have no courtesy, no manners, no respect. So when I hear them say what they do to me, I sit back and I say, well, shit, nigga, they think I'm an old nigga. They all say I'm an old nigga. They think I'm in between 50 and 60. So if they'll jump on me just talking shit online, imagine what they do to the motherfuckers in real life. They uncles who live at the house with their mamas. Or the next door neighbor who want to keep his yard clean and don't want you parking in front of it. This that group, homie. That's why I say children of the corn. Children of the corn.
Do you feel like you're younger than... You live a lifestyle that... I mean, do you feel like you're younger than 46?
Do I feel like I'm younger than 46?
Yeah, like just like cause just the lifestyle.
My mom say I feel like a young nigga. So yeah, I feel younger than 40. Hell yeah, I do. Yeah, I feel vibrant as a motherfucker. Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah, a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't say that about themselves.
But then you got to think, homie. I missed a portion of my childhood though. I didn't go to high school. Nigga, I got locked up at 14. Came home and grown, 21. So there's a portion of my youth that I missed. So in many ways, in many aspects, nigga, I'm still youthful, with a tad bit of immaturity. I want to be. I want to be immature, nigga. Yeah, Nick, yeah. So I psychologically trick myself at times to convince myself I can still do what I did when I was younger. But after so long, my body tell me, nigga, you just tricking yourself. You still got to rest. You still got to go get them men one of their vitamins. You still got to get that Metamucil, nigga, for your ass be locked up from constipation. Nigga still got it because he getting old. And then I don't want my mind to stay young, my nigga. I want to stay young in spirit, but I want my mind to get old, so I can continue to have visions. Young men have dreams. Old men have visions. I want to continue to be a visionary. So I try to maintain a youthful spirit. But nigga, I tap into the old because I know that's what's gonna carry me to the graveyard. What I learned in my old age, not what I've known in my young age.
Most definitely. 1090 Jake. We did an interview about him last time. And then paperwork comes out. After the interview, paperwork comes out. He alleged, well, shit, he did. He was in jail and he made a statement.
Yeah. He wrote a statement, told on the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Got the motherfucker in trouble. It is documentation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been proven. So he a white boy. You know we don't, white, everybody can tell but us. You see, he's not being shamed. Everybody can tell but us. Sammy the Bull told, all the Italian gangster mob bosses told, the cartel members tell, El Chapo told, everybody can tell but us. And I'm telling everybody, hey, y'all, everybody tell. So tell, nigga. Why we got to only be the ones that don't tell? Everybody tell. Everybody. If they don't tell the police, they tell the nigga that same song. The Mexican cartel used to use Chalino Sanchez. Nigga, he sing corridos, right? Nigga, all that is to talk about the Mexican drug lords. That's all the nigga they tell. Because they want to be known for what they do. They don't want to be secret killers and torture everybody want to be known as the bad motherfucker. So, when I look at 1090 Jake, he claimed blood. Who let this white boy in the blood? And when did Bloods make it to Florida? And who they gangbanging against? What gun is a white blood? Amongst a bunch of niggas who in jail telling. Then he come home to expose telling. Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, a lot of people thought his career was over.
It's not. It boasted it. It boasted his career.
Yeah.
Because he's not held to these same rules and standards that they're holding us to.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's why I came out and said, nigga, I'll tell it. Because I had already figured it out. I told you before YSL them even started telling. I said, how many you said it was? When you told me how many it was, I said that meant at least 20 go tell. Y'all found that hard to believe. Look what happened.
Yo, not to switch topics. What do you think about the YSL Polo guy playing crazy?
Yeah, he got that judge fucked up. That judge out, he can play crazy right there. It ain't bothering me, he bothering y'all. Let the trial continue. I love the judge, nigga. That nigga, well, this how you know he playing crazy. It's too smooth. It's too it's too smooth.
He pop locking this shit.
Man, a crazy motherfucker like that is gonna have some kind of outburst where he gotta be mouth taped shut. Straight, yeah. He in there playing, and it was a great show. It was a great motherfucking show to watch. But nigga, that judge told that lawyer, y'all, nah, he bothered y'all. He ain't bothered me. Them movement that nigga doing is good to watch, but I'm listening to what the prosecutor saying. Oh, that nigga was just having fun. He already had a life sentence.
Uh-huh.
He was just happy to not be in prison. They got him back on the bench warrant. He get to talk to the YSL nigga. I bet he ain't breakdancing no more, so they gave him the time. Yeah, I bet he ain't voguing no more. I bet they showed the video up in the day room. He playing domino, not voguing.
Oh, man.
Listen, boy, this nigga go to jail and go thinking all kind of shit to get out of trouble.
Man.
Yeah. Them niggas thinking of shit. They can't stay out of trouble, but when they come up with some shit to try to get out of.
Yeah, that YSL case, they say it's over 200 witnesses.
Man, them niggas ain't going to jail, homie. Them people ain't letting up. Man, them people just harder than them niggas. And ain't nobody beat nothing. Normally a nigga would have beat somebody now. Everybody taking plea bargains. Everybody. And in the process of taking plea bargains, these niggas getting back in trouble again. And now you got young thug Marty come and say, hey, we want this Vogue nigga. We don't want him on our case. Can you disassociate my client from this Vogue nigga? They said, no, nigga, just go be a jail boss. Go be a crime mob boss in prison at this point. Or come home and change your life. Because what we see is these niggas don't want to really do no time. And they fans don't want them really to do no time. Everybody want to be able to kill, rob, steal, and destroy each other and one another as well as the communities without no consequences. Mm-hmm. Nigga want to be able to kill you without you go call the police. You supposed to call the police. So I'm saying if you got a problem with this, then don't do this. If you do the crime, be willing and prepared to do the time. Don't try to avoid it, nigga. Stop trying to get away. Don't do it.
You surprised me the other day. I seen you and Trap Boy Freddy sitting down together. Shout out to Half Pint. I see he's a part of the podcast now. Smart move.
Yeah.
But I mean, a year ago I don't see y'all sitting together. I mean, how did the whole thing come about?
Cause Trap Boy always been fucking with me. I got word 2 years ago. You know, Dewberry nephew and them all out the cliff and out the side down. So all them niggas fuck, you know. So I'm tied into the same circle with half these niggas, my nigga, around here. Me and Yellow Bees and Stepdaddy real tight. Nigga, we both parted from the same set. We was in state school together. So I know these niggas people, they big homies. I see these nigga managers and big homies and DGs in the strip club. So the internet don't know this. The internet really believe I put the police on Trap Boy. Nah, they been sent word to me years ago. The Trap Boy fuck with me. So when I start fucking with him and saying that shit, nigga, you know, Dewberry and everybody go call me like, oh, god damn nut, man. Nigga, you know Trap fuck with you, man. And then Trap said, oh, man, I fuck with him. Man, I'm tripping. So, they know I'm just fucking with them. The internet don't know this. You got to be a smooth nigga, homie, and a game-related nigga to look past what I done said when I'm fucking with you on the internet. Boosie really looked past it. It's just the niggas that's with him haven't looked past it. It's the niggas that's around Trap that may probably feel some kind of way. But like far as his manager, his right-hand nigga, and even him, them niggas got it. Yeah, them niggas got it, homie. But if you would have asked me a year ago, would I would have sat down with him? I would have said yeah, but I would have thought, the hood ain't gonna let him do it. The hood ain't gonna let him do it. But that little nigga is a big dog in the hood. He a king in his community. And he a leader. I wouldn't say he a boss, he a leader. He lead people. And he feed a lot of people. So, I just had an idea, homie, and a vision after talking to Dewberry to put Half Pint on the team, homie, because he can stand in the gap. He can bridge the gap. He's the youth. Mm-hmm. And so he made this happen. Dewberry and them been trying to set it up, but I've been saying no. I didn't want to break weak just yet. I still wanted to play villain. So yeah, I could have been, but I didn't want to break weak just yet, homie. That I ain't want to let up. Even after they say fuck with me, I even came out one time and said, oh man, I apologize. But nah, I didn't want to break weak. Because if I break weak and say, oh man, I'm just fucking with, it kills the mystique of the character.
Exactly.
So I got it, yeah, man. So I used to have Tell Woods motherfucking ass, nigga, before you fight him. He come back at the weigh-in and say, yeah, nigga, bitch, you was over there with South told me, see, nigga, get away from me before you blow the cover, nigga. Yeah, come on before you blow the cover. They fuck with me. But I don't want to kill the mystique, my nigga. And I fuck with them nigga, but I don't want to kill the mystique.
Would you bring Rainwater on your show?
No.
I mean,
I brought Rainwater, man. I ain't gonna bring no nigga who done tried to intentionally lie on me. This nigga said I was dying of a sickness, all kind of shit. Man, that bitch ass nigga. Man, he's tried the murder change me event, man. We had some real officials and government agencies involved in this, homie. That nigga gave it a black eye. We had Dallas County prosecutor's office. You saw that, my nigga. Judge Alex Jim. Homie, this is one of the biggest judges in the Republican Party of Texas. This ain't nothing you can just get. This ain't nothing you can just put together. So, homie, Rainwater the type of motherfucker, he's a poisonous snake. Now, if you know how to deal and handle a poisonous snake, then nigga go get you a bunch of rattlesnakes and cobras and all that. But nigga, I don't know how to deal with snakes. So, Nah. I really bonded with him, homie. And once you hurt me, you can't come back to do this again.
Do you look at Trap Boy Freddy differently now that you sat down with him and he got to speak his mind?
That nigga changed my whole concept. Yeah, that little nigga changed my whole concept, homie. I got a lot of admiration for him. Because he was groomed. Well, what I see is, and from what I know, nigga Mo was the thorn in everybody's side. Them little niggas didn't want to be players and get money. They was already getting money. Mo 3 wasn't no money getting nigga. Mo 3 was a young thug. Kicking up dust, breaking in the houses, sleeping on the bus. So he aggravated. These niggas over here having fun, having money, driving cars, candy paint, fucking with a bunch of bitches. They ain't sleeping in no apartment by itself hungry. So I can see how when this group get together, nigga, Mo kind of feeling left out and envy. Any a little short chubby nigga. So you ain't really a standout nigga to the whole. You're a little short chubby nigga. Round here, so you ain't your jewelry, your antics, and your reputation have to stand out when you the little short chubby nigga. And you ain't the tall, handsome nigga. You ain't got the good hair. One nigga got wave hair. So I'm looking at I'm looking at an aspect of friends, and I'm seeing how envy and jealousy can play a part when you got the wrong people speaking into the thorn's ear. So, homie, he was groomed for his neighborhood and his community. He got a home base. So Mo 3 kind of like me, nigga. I grew up in Stop 6, nigga, but I lived everywhere. So I got a base of Stop 6, but nigga, I lived everywhere. So I really don't have no hood. Yeah, I'm from Stop 6, but nigga, it wasn't hood. It ain't hood when we leave. So he don't really have a base to claim. So he take claim to North Dallas. Nigga, that's known for pimping. Way up Chapel niggas. Saying that this pimping over here. I always have been. So here comes this new little guy. So I see how if you don't have the right homie, the right friend, the right manager, how this could happen like this. When I look at Mo 3, everybody Mo 3 lost, them niggas just met up in the last 2 to 5 years. They're not long childhood friends. Roy Lee and Mo 3 wasn't the best. They had just met. So how can you be in uproar? But when you look at these niggas, they all childhood friends. Everybody that done died over here, all childhood friends. Everybody died over here is all niggas that met up and grouped up within the last 2 to 5 years. They really don't know each other. So the pain ain't the same. But the group over here that lost our the close friends, for the most part, they really want to chill. Because they got a whole community that's being affected. Everybody else, city is involved. But you only got one community, nigga, Oak Cliff. The rest of the Dallas is involved in all this shit with all these opinions. The only community suffering is Oak Cliff. Dallas ain't suffering. So when you sit down, and what I like to call, when you get the backstory is everything from start to finish. When you get the backstory, that's why I publicly apologize. Yeah, why you heard me say, nah, let me just say, I'm sorry, nigga, I ain't like you. Yeah, nigga, I thought you were woo. Yeah, homie, I took Mo 3 side. Listening to his music. Listening to him talk about every shooting, every crime that we know that went on in the streets. These niggas ain't putting it in the music. This nigga making real confessions. Yeah, I had to apologize, homie. because I wasn't a fan. I was a resident of DFW, who became interested in what was going on and ended up becoming a fan of Mo3. I was a grown man, and I can admit that, nigga, this was no different when I was a kid and Tupac and Biggie had their beef, and I picked Tupac's side and said, fuck Biggie. That's what I did in this Mo3 situation as a grown man. I can admit that. I did, nigga, because I became a fan of the music. For nothing else. I became a fan of that little nigga music.
Yeah, I mean, his music was undeniable.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I went against his rival rapper because I was a fan of his music. Same thing these stupid ass kids doing. Yeah, so I see how it can happen. Because you don't know the whole story. And I was emotionally involved in seeing that nigga die on the highway, watching Trap Boy Freddy. So nigga, I don't like Trap. Nigga, that was a nigga in his emotions as a fan. And just start fucking with Trap there. Fucking with yelling them. That's what happened when you don't know the whole story. You can't make a sound decision. Yeah, you become unreasonable. Yeah, I didn't have the whole story on me. So when I started, me and Rainwater had gotten close. When I started listening to him and seeing, it became clear what was wrong. Because one thing I noticed, there was a lot of people that benefited from Mo3's beef with them. Mo3 didn't benefit from it. His manager and them did. So it's an incentive to keep it going. It's not an incentive to do what we did. I tried to get Trap, Rainwater, and all of us to sit down at one point in time.
What happened?
Rainwater full of shit, my nigga. Me and you damn near fell out behind him, homie.
Yeah.
He damn near orchestrated our fallout. He orchestrated the fallout between me and Chief. Because I didn't know y'all history. Nigga, I didn't know y'all had a history with Big Chief. I didn't know that. I wouldn't even invited you. I had no idea, my nigga. That's why in that interview, I just sat back. I ain't no nigga to be quiet. Nigga, I was surprised that y'all had that history.
Yeah.
I ain't know that, homie. And same with Miss King, my nigga. Miss King been working for Dallas County Juvenile Detention Center for over 30 years. Nigga, she worked with all the young killers, but she from Oak Cliff. So when we done the Murder Change Me event, the nigga asked Miss King, oh, you Trap Boy Freddy, hey, you know Trap? She said, yeah. He said, call her. Man, that woman was offended. Call her, yeah. So, but he just trying to see. Homie, don't do that. I told the guy, come on, man, that woman work for this. Come on, man, don't do that. Don't put her in there. So I started seeing, my nigga. I started seeing that the reason they couldn't sit down is because if some people didn't want them to sit down, homie. Because they couldn't control the whole situation and narrative. And that's what that was all about. If it was a benefit to keep them little niggas divided for one person. And if I'm loyal to this one person who's keeping me divided, then he'll reap the rewards, but I won't grow as an artist. And that's what happened. And so I started seeing that with every artist that came after Mo3 to Rainwater, whether that was Baby C. That motherfucking video that he just released, nigga, we shot that bitch down there 2 years ago. When I first went to the 85 South show, if he would have released that shit then, that little kid, Baby C, would be big right now. He's been on tour with Kevin Gates. Lil GM. I mean, there's no way that nigga Rainwater supposed to be having Lil GM, homie, and this nigga can rap in Spanish and got the kind of swagger he got, homie, and he ain't pushing this shit. I mean, the kind of mind Rainwater got. So I watched him take these young niggas' budgets, done them, and okay, I'm gonna go spend $100,000 on this. Man, get that nigga that $100,000. So he can go get out, so it can keep him, so he can get the control. So I saw that. And so I said, this is what happened. So now I get to sit down and interview Trap Boy Freddie, get his side of the story. My nigga already know involvement. So when you get the full story, homie, my view changed. I once admired Rainwater, had a lot of admiration and respect for him. I think he got a genius mind when it comes to developing poor kids and becoming artists, whether they're a singer, whether they're a rapper, or whatever. But he's dishonest, he's disloyal, and he like mess. He like mess. And as a manager, and as somebody who's you can't be in the mess. So when you got direct connection to Ghazi and you can't be in the mess, only because these are executives and they don't want to be tied to mess. It's all right to be in some situations. That's gonna happen. But when you constantly in mess, nah. So that's why I got away from him. And so when I had the opportunity to sit down with Trap Boy Freddie, homie, I took it. I thought it was a great idea. Half Pain them came up with. Dewberry them brought it to me last year. I was like, man, I really don't want to fuck with them rap niggas. Man, let him know I fuck with him. But what I see now, homie, you can't ignore the rap niggas because the kids won't ignore them. You gotta fuck with these niggas. Whether you the NBA, the NFL, the criminal justice system, the probation department, the school, you gotta fuck with them because the kids don't ignore them. So you get mad when they take a Sexy Red to a high school. You get mad when they take Go Yayo to a high school. But it's an incentive in it. It's an incentive in it. I think it becomes a teaching tool where teachers, the faculty and administrators become a lot more human to the kids, and the kids become more open to listen and take criticism and instruction because they feel like they can relate more because you can relate to them through these fucking rap.
Have you met Yayo before?
No, I never met that little motherfucker. Not since he played Little League football for the Falcons. I met him when he wasn't Yayo. When he was Lil Kyron, being coached by Big Dome and Dante and them over there with the Falcons. So I knew when he was Lil Kyron.
Man, Yayo's a fucking superstar, man. You see, Billie Eilish was listening to his music. Like,
I've been telling everybody he got the it factor, homie. He got the it factor. He got it. I ain't never denied that. I never denied the influence that nigga got, homie. He just crashed out.
He'll be home in 100 days.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a Fort Worth native. Is that somebody you know? I know you don't. I mean, is that somebody you'll like to have on your show as well?
Fuck no. Stupid ass little nigga. I don't want that stupid ass little motherfucker on my show that can't barely read or write. Hell no. He got to crash out again before he get to come on my show. Go Yayo would not be on my mother. Him nor Twisted Black will ever sit on my couch. If they can't ever come. Yeah, I'll quit the show before they come. For Twisted Black Go Yayo ever come to the game when they the podcast, I'll quit the show.
Yayo never said nothing bad about you though.
Yeah, he did. He made a song about me. That Channel 8 News song. He made a whole and I became a fan of that nigga when he wrote that song. Cause it was a badass song. Yeah, that song is about me. And if you go look on the video, you'll see the new clipping of my face with them glasses on right there in the corner.
I remember that.
Nigga. I done cussed out his mom and his daddy. Everybody was mad at me when I did that to that shit, that little nigga. I got into it with the city over that nigga. And I'm telling the city, nigga, it ain't now motherfucking the city bigger than Charleston White. Go Yayo included. I wouldn't give a fuck who playing in music. Nigga, I done become worldwide known in Russia. All over now, nigga. I got worldwide analytics. And then when you go to TikTok, nigga, it's 1.5 billion Charleston White video viewed That's just hashtag. It ain't Charleston White. Charleston White Challenge got another 30-something million. So these niggas have to come conquer the social media world to be bigger than me now. You know, and I'm gonna squabble with him when he come home. I'm gonna intentionally pick a fight with him. He got the nigga when he come home, I'm gonna be the first nigga hollering fuck go yo nigga. Convict ass nigga. Can't get your own. Yeah, I want he gonna get the twisted black treatment. They better not throw him no welcome home party. Dumb ass nigga, young nigga done crashed out. He's supposed to be bigger than Lil Baby. He was supposed to be big.
Huge.
But because he's a dumb gangster playing Fort Worth nigga, he crashed out.
It ain't too late. I don't think it's too late.
It is. I want all young people to know you can miss your blessing. It is too late. He'll never be big as he was if he didn't crash out. Yeah, he'll go get some more fame and popularity. He will. But he won't be a little dirt and he won't reach their status or level.
You're always one hit away. And one thing about Yayo can make some decent records. And he knows how to, and like yourself, he knows how to entertain. That's why I won't count him out. He's not one of the people who shies away from the light.
Michael Vick got to come back to the league, but Michael Vick wasn't the same Michael Vick. You got a window, homie. And everybody in the industry knows this. You got a window. You can miss your window. Yeah, you can come back in, but that light won't be as bright. The benefits won't be what they was because everybody know you missed your mark.
A lot of people scared of him too. We're not scared of him, but he's a liability.
You missed your mark. When you got into it with T.I. backstage, when you walked away from QC and them, you missed your mark. Now, not that God don't allow your gifts to make room for themselves. But boy, when you call and that light is shining, you supposed to be where you got to be for you to go to become who you homie. And you can miss your mark. You can still come back and recoup what you did, but man, you missed it. You were supposed to be a big star. You supposed to be a big star, homie. You missed it. Y'all had a dream team. Bugatti Casino, Go Yayo,
Ronnie,
CJ Casino. Man, y'all little Ronnie, y'all had a dream team. Y'all was the hottest niggas in the country. All of y'all that Soulja Boy house, Lil Durk, all of y'all was together. That's them the niggas who went out to the league and you fucked up in college. They all in the league start now. You trying to come back come on, homie. It's no difference. You missed it. Homie, we had the baby in Fort Worth. The baby used to be with Go Yayo. He missed it. Not that he can't come back and use his gifts and his talents to make money, feed his fans. He can't be big again.
Man, free Yayo. And I mean, you don't see too many rappers. Billie Eilish was listening to his music. Do you know who that is?
I know exactly who that is.
She's huge. Listening to Yayo. This is somebody who haven't been on the blogs, who haven't been on, he's in a box right now. He can't even get access to a phone. He can't even call nobody. And she's listening to Yayo. That says a lot.
Kanye West listened to Charleston White. 50 Cent listened to Charleston White. LeBron manager listened to Charleston White. I got a call from G Unit Camp. Man, we listen to you every day over at G Unit. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. The industry, homie. That one person, the industry by now know, like you said, this is a liability. They don't know what he gonna come out to do. He can't be big as he was if he would have never went in. It ain't the same now. What he gonna come on and rap with? Who he beef with? What he gonna have some good raps, but come on, homie, I ain't gonna come back and be big when Lil Baby and Lil Durk and them canceling their show. The old niggas is selling out shows. The young niggas ain't doing shows. Yeah, you can stream on Instagram, TikTok. Come on, homie. Who's selling out shows with their music? Who getting booked for club with their music?
Sexy Red.
Yeah. And
yo, hey, she going crazy, bro. You got to give her flowers, bro. She going crazy.
yeah, I hate her. Yeah, that's she's delivering a whore spirit amongst young girls. She's introducing. We've had a gangster spirit. The gangster spirit damn near wiped the young black males out. This whole spirit is fit to do a number on the young black girls. And I already got the boys. They never had focus on black girls before. The powers to be, the tools of white supremacy have never just strictly targeted black girls. They first started targeting black girls with imagery, saying, black girl, you're not pretty if you don't have white girl hair. Those were symbolic things that they were doing. Now they're stripping the black girl of the black man had already shamed the black woman's image to the world by way of rap lyrics. Bitch, hoe, suck my dick, pouring beer on her, and the rap videos. So that's why Miss Dolores C. Tucker came out and said, hold up, y'all, this misogyny music. So that's why she came out and did. She saw what it was doing, right? So now we're at a point now, if a black woman is raped, she's gonna be questioned compared to a white woman. They're gonna automatically think a black girl wants it. So what we're gonna start seeing, because of the imagery of Sexy Red, we're gonna start back seeing white boys getting drunk, getting in their trucks, going back into the black community, snatching up the Sexy Red looking black girl, or booking one prostitute for a Sexy Red. It's gonna get ugly, for the black girl. So the black girl finna start being raped more. She finna start being publicly brutalized like the woman who was hit in the head with the rock. All of this imagery makes it easy for a black woman to get hit in the head with a rock, and we all stand around and look at it. Because she's being demeaned. She's being degraded in such a way, you'll start spitting on her. Turning that booty hole, that pussy up, putting your head to the ground, making your ass to the world. Man, listen, black girls are gonna start being molested at a rate that you guys have not seen like no other because of the imagery. Because little black girls is finna start becoming sexually explicit. To sing the songs of Brown Booty Hole, little black girls is finna start becoming more enticing to pedophiles. 12-year-old homosexual boys is finna start having grown homosexual, because they're gonna be more like the music, homie. The music. Satan have always existed in music. Lucifer, the devil, darkness have always lived through music. That's why it's always been a parental advisory, and it's always been, man, kids ain't supposed to hear it, cut it out. Because the darkness inside of you, whether those are your desires or whatever, are usually activated in music. That's why a nigga play love songs, sex songs, it can be activated in music. So these elements are being deposited, homie, in our children, because they get to hear this shit. They get to see this shit. And not only that, they watch the rewards of it. So I just read a question where somebody asked Sexy Red something about why she always carrying money around. She said that she carry a wad of money around because it's her emotional pet. Do you know how many young girls will now be tricked because the nigga got a wad of money can show them? I used to trick girls like that. I'm the little hoe in the hood. I'll take $2,000 and go get $400 worth of ones, $200 worth of fives, some 20s and 10s, and I'll make $2,000 look like $20,000 to a poor motherfucker. So we don't know, the kids don't know that a black motherfucker walk around with a wad of money but really don't have no power, because cash money have become really obsolete. No person with power hoards cash. Nobody. No person with power and influence hoards cash on them.
I agree.
And if she's using this tool and element as an emotional support, then she loves money. And for the love of money is the root of all evil. A nigga who loves money will get broke and fuck a punk for some money. A nigga who loves money will rob his homeboy when he get mad at him because he loves money. Nigga who loves money, nigga, a damn near kill mama for the insurance money. So when you hear somebody say money is their emotional support, what happens when you ain't got this money? You do whatever to get it. And you can't tell me that little girl ain't done whatever to get it. Whatever record executive done played in her pussy, whatever producer done go make her lay on the producer's couch. I heard Ashanti give a whole interview about how one of the bigger producers in the game just wanted her to take a shower with him. Could have got off what? But because she wouldn't, he charged her over for the tracks. So nigga, you think she ain't fucking and sucking? You think when them white boys got her down off on them motherfucking sideline, didn't Robert Kraft get caught at a whorehouse? The motherfucker that went and got Meek Mills out of jail, didn't he get caught at a whorehouse the Super Bowl weekend? They like these young hoes. So it's no different during slavery. When a bunch of drunk slave masters say, hey man, go get some of Master William, that gal, now them big butt that gal. And the big butt gal slave girl come open up their booties and they pussies and let these white men have it. It's no difference now, nigga. If you get in the industry, you're a slave. You're a slave to the industry, the music industry. If you go into Hollywood, you're a slave to Hollywood. That's why these Hollywood people are losing their houses, why they on strike. But they're not talking about it. The rappers are slaves. So if you think these little girls ain't coming in here with these lyrics, looking how they looking at these parties, they ain't getting fucked. Y'all think, man, come on now. Y'all think these sick-minded ass people at the highest heights with all this money ain't digging in the booty all they rapping about? Y'all keep playing crazy if y'all want to. That's why I don't want in.
I want to ask you this too. Money Man said that he was offered $40 million for his catalog. A lot of people said he's capped.
Yeah, I think he lying. Cause this is what I noticed. Katy Perry just sold her for 200 and some million.
225.
I noticed all the white people, all of them get in the hundreds. All the black people be in the 20s. Future 20.
Well, Future was 70, and that was just the publishing, I think.
Tina Turner was like what, 90 or 80?
Yeah.
Hi, come on now. But the white people in the hundreds.
Yeah.
So, they had to kill Mike for here. Mike wouldn't sell here.
Yeah, Tina Turner was $50 million.
Mike bought the Beatles. And they were trying to convince us Michael Jackson was broke. He bought the Beatles. Come on, my nigga.
Yeah, he owned a part of Sony too.
Come on, my nigga. Mike bought the Beatles catalog. Why do you niggas selling nails?
You notice all the country singers get like 300, 400 million.
Come on, homie. You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because they keep their music in the chitlin circuit. And the chitlin circuit gets them to the Country Music Awards.
Yeah.
They stay in the chitlin circuit. Ding, 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 ding. Get it? They keep it amongst they white country redneck people. They don't go to no big venue. They play in the smallest club, honky tonks. And then all of a sudden, they're on country music awards, country music television. They don't come to BET. They don't go to VH1. They don't go to MTV. Country music, they stay there. Come on, niggas. Nigga television. Bring another Negro League. The Chitlin Circuit. Let's brand it. Get it? They did.
Why you think Money Man capping though?
Cause rappers cap. That's our part, nigga, cause niggas cap. Nigga, we some street niggas cap. Rappers cap.
He's independent though.
Independent rappers cap.
But they keep most of you get a bigger percentage when you're independent.
They capping.
And he has a few hits too. And he has 1.7 billion streams independently. He's with Empire, but with Empire, you get a bigger cut. You own your masters.
He capping.
So 40 million. Okay, so what you think he's worth?
I say 20. You can't make me believe Money Man got no 20-year down the road hits. Like Michael Jackson them. Like, you can't make me believe that. You can't make me believe that the people been in the industry looking at this guy who's been in this world, in this music world for 10 years. He don't have no radio hits like Future. He don't have no radio hits like Future. He a chitlin circuit man. This a chitlin circuit nigga. Y'all want me to believe this chitlin circuit they out in front? He don't have no major radio hits that we can all recite when they come on. I just had to ask that lady, man, who was that? I had to boss up for a chick. I just told a nigga. I didn't know that was Money Man.
Yeah, like I said, he got a few records though. Money Man got a few records. This is what I'm saying.
We don't know that. When they but his fans know him. But if they play his song, I'm not a real nigga. I didn't know that was him. 20 years from now, his music won't play like that. They capping, my nigga.
Why you think everybody's selling their catalog though? Something's going on.
Cause they capping. They ain't made the money they said they been making. They don't own what they say they own. Nigga, why would I sell my name, my catalog? Well, nigga, this is how my family go eat. They could sell it. This is my life insurance policy. This for the people. If I cash in now, when I get this 40 million, they gonna hit me with taxes, and I'm finna start living off of it. So I'm starting to say, homie, they capping to us. Man, you don't hear God Brooks and them selling theirs. You don't hear Stevie Wonder talking about selling his. Michael Jackson never sold his, and they was telling us he was broke. Sam Cooke didn't sell his. Their families were able to go back and get the money that they was cheated out of long after they were dead. Man, come on, homie. But we're a generation, we the right now generation, my nigga. We want it right now. And at times I tell myself, yeah, give it to me right now, man. But man, what about my family, my kids? The people that when I'm gone, I done fucked off everything and all they got is a big name. You said to a family member. And y'all living down here with us. Say, man, that says something, them son over there, and they right amongst regular people. I don't want to do that, homie. I'll wake up and go to bed at night, hoping that I can live long enough to put everybody around me in position. In the right position, homie.
What did you think about Kodak's artist, Psycho Bob? His mom was killed. Getting out of her car. And Psycho Bob, he's currently doing 5 years in prison. But it's a viral video of him taunting somebody else's mom who was killed years prior.
What I think about that? Have they caught the killers yet?
No.
Children of the corn. What mama do? Y'all go, you can't make me believe. A couple years ago, he made fun of a nigga mama getting killed, so his mama got killed, and karma done that. You lying. Ain't no such thing as karma. She just got killed.
You don't think there's a such thing as karma? So you don't think people who do bad to others, they don't get theirs back?
Why there's no good karma? All the people
there's good karma.
Well, all the people that do good, you don't never hear them say, hey man, you got some good karma coming back. You never hear that. All throughout life, it's people who do good. Let people fuck them over, let people keep, you never hear people say, man, you keep letting people fuck you over. You got some good karma. You don't never hear that.
You don't think good things happen to you because you do so much for the community and kids and things like that? So you don't think you're blessed? You never sit back and be like, man, I'm blessed because of things you did in the past.
When I was helping people, I didn't feel blessed. I felt used. I felt mistreated. I felt dumb and stupid because I was broke and poor helping people. Nah, I didn't feel blessed. That's why I stopped helping people. I didn't feel blessed. I felt shame. I once read somewhere, I don't know if it was in the Bible or wherever, but I once read that good deeds don't get you blessings. You're blessed just because.
Damn.
I once saw a guy eating out of the trash can downtown Fort Worth outside of the Club Barcelona. Homeless guy eating out of the trash can. He said he was blessed. And he was thanking God that he would eat. He found something in the trash can. He said he blessed. So, I don't believe in karma because I watch so many good people not get no karma for the good that they do. I watch a lot of bad people, friends and all, not get no karma for the bad that they did. I know niggas who done killed people ain't got their karma yet, on it. I know niggas who rob all the time ain't got their karma yet. I know niggas who do wrong every day and it look like they winning and succeeding. And I look at white people. I look at the police. When will the police get their karma? There's a police officer. When do the police get their karma for shooting a guy who they thought had a gun didn't? There's been no karma for that. There's been no karma for slavery. There's been no karma. Oh, it ain't been no karma for Nipsey Hussle killer. I've always felt like that. Because good people do bad things. Bad people do good things. Bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people. So I've always asked people who talk karma is, why don't you guys ever bring up karma when people are doing good? It's always when people do bad that they're reminded, okay, karma's gonna get you. So when people do bad. So it must not be no good karma. Because you never hear people say, there's karma for doing good.
I hear people say good karma, though, when they do good things.
When? I never hear people say, man, you're going to get good karma. They're going to say, well, man, well, if you really helping people, why are you showing it? Why are you talking about it? They always dismiss it.
Facts. That is true.
So if there's good karma, why don't we ever bring it up so people keep doing good to get good karma?
Damn.
Because people say, man, you're going to get karma for what you saying. When do the rappers get karma for all the horrible things they said and rapped about? They get rewards. They become millionaires. So I'm saying karma can't be real, or karma only exists to poor people.
Damn.
So I'm always asked those questions as a kid. Even when my woman, I had a dream about you with somebody. Baby, why you can't dream about us winning the lottery? Why you can't have no good dream? Why everything you sense got to be bad? Why you can't never tap into the good senses? Baby, I think I sense we go. Why you can't sense that? Why everything got to be bad with us? So I don't believe nothing no more, homie. Because
do you play the lottery?
No. It's rigged. Didn't y'all see the news special that came out that other people from other states have computers that can come in and it's rigged. Everything is rigged.
It's two people who won $1 billion each. We posted on Say Cheese, and they haven't
because it's not people, it's a computer. They can't come claim it because they've been exposed. They're not, man, the people who own the stores are winning them. Family, homie, it's rigged. Everything is rigged.
That's why old people are always winning, right? You never see a young black person win it, or
old people aren't winning no more because the major companies have bought into a system now that can predict the numbers. It's a computer winning now. Homie, they just got exposed like 2 months ago. So from football, basketball, boxing, any kind of game that humans is involved in, homie, that you can bet on, that has some monetary value on it, it's rigged. When you look at views from an artist, when they drop an album, it's rigged.
Definitely.
Everything is rigged to make it seem and appear real to the average mind. Everything is rigged. Nothing is what we see it is on the surface. It's rigged on the surface. You have to go beyond what you see now. You just can't look at something and say that's real now. Man, they got, everything is rigged. Homie, you can be watching a video. Nigga, this could be a green screen. Yep. You could be sitting next to a motherfucker that's talking to him, and it's a robot, like a human, rigged. We don't know what's real no more because everything is rigged to be deceitful. Ain't nothing, everything is deceptive for the eye now.
You never played the lottery, like, ever?
I know it's rigged. I don't do homie. I don't shoot dice. I used to do parlays and pick. Then I started realizing that's rigged.
You think sports is rigged?
I know it's rigged. I know it's rigged. There's too much money involved in it for it to be organically real. Too much money. Everything is rigged, my nigga. That's why they got a point spread. That's why they got an over and an under. That's why they got this team is favored by set. Everything is rigged. Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't put those numbers in the papers for you to know.
Before we get out of here, I wish we can keep this going. I got a trip I gotta go to. BG released from prison after I think it was 12 years.
Yeah.
He received a lot of love. He's back. Hot Boy member. I mean, what you think? You think he can make a comeback?
Yeah. And this is why I say it. I really thought about it. It's just that quickly I really thought about it. He have a core fan base. They're still caught up into who they used to be. and they want to relive that shit. So when he come out with this Hot Boy reunion shit, boy, I'm gonna be one of them niggas that go come out and see it, cause I be wanting to relive that shit too. But yeah, he got another run. You got to keep in mind, he never missed his blessing. And I'm going to compare him and Goyedo together. He never missed his blessing. He got to get the blessing. And then the process of the blessing, as most of them do, they fuck up, fumble, fall, and trip. When you look at now, and you look at who's selling, who's doing shows, and who has a loyal fan base, it's the older rappers. So when I factor into this equation, when you ask me that question, I just put all that into the factor and say, yeah, that's why he's gonna do good. Because the older rappers have a loyal fan base, and it's been proven by guys like 50 Cent and all those guys still selling out shows, and the younger rappers like Lil Baby and Lil Durk and them having a council show.
We spoke on that the other day. A lot of rappers stop going to clubs. It's like they think they're bigger than what they are. They stop doing, like you say, the chitlin circuit, going to clubs, picking up 10,000, picking up 20, 30,000, and doing these arenas, and they're not that big. They're not selling out these arenas.
No, not only that, man, they can't perform.
Yeah.
Man, I watched DMX perform. That nigga put on a hell of a show. I done seen, man, it's some niggas can put on some shows, but the new rappers can't perform. When they bring a show, it's not that entertaining. So who want to see them niggas in person? After they come one or two times, then shit, who really want to see them? But when you got a loyal fan base, what we're seeing now is the new artists don't really have a loyal fan base. It's more of a trend or a bandwagon for the moment.
Yep.
You do something wrong, this new group your new fan turn on you fast in the motherfucker. If they hear something wrong or foul about you, whether it's true or not, they'll turn on you.
Yep.
So, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I think, BG fans, me being one of them, we're a little fond of him. And when he come out, nigga, we want to go see him and we want to hear him. We waiting on him, because we want something different than what we've been getting. And there's a thirst and a desire, in the rap world, for somebody to step up and be a real nigga rapper. It's a thirst and a desire. Mm-hmm. Boosie trying to take claim. They won't let Boosie have it. I think they gonna give it to BG. I think this desire and this thirst to have a real nigga rapper who done time, stood on the code, respected by everybody, still got their name in the streets, I think they gonna give it to BG. I don't think he want it. I think he just want to make music. After doing 12 years in the feds, how many of them niggas been doing hard time, repercussions, and consequences? That nigga just want to make music. But we want a street hero. And he fit out to be our street hero.
Last thing. The fans want to know, what's you and Aiden Ross, what's the update with that? Will we ever get another stream with y'all again?
I think Aiden Ross is and I don't want to do nothing with no I told him, I told Kick, they begged for me to try to get with him, to sit down, to do a one-on-one. Aiden want me to apologize about saying I rip his sister. I never said I rip his sister. I said before I take a handout from him, I would much rather rip his sister. So, I don't want nothing to do with Aiden Ross. I think everything he do is a detriment for kids, and I think he a real homosexual playing like he ain't no and I don't want to do nothing with him. I would not apologize for what I said to him. I don't owe now motherfucker no apology. I'm going to sign me a deal with another streaming platform that I will be announcing here soon. We got the contract coming up worked out. It's gonna be a very, very lucrative deal. I'm finna be the new Johnny Carson.
Wait,
Yeah.
but you posted on your Instagram like I'm gonna say like 3 weeks ago a picture of all y'all, and you said that y'all was still in
No, that
y'all
was
still having conversation.
that wasn't from 3 weeks ago. That was early August. That was way
Okay,
before the
yeah,
fight.
maybe a month ago or so.
Yeah, that was way before the fight.
Yeah.
No. They kept trying. I kept turning it down because Kick really want me, but they want me to be part with Aiden. And I'm telling them, I don't want nothing to do with Aiden Ross. And they saying, well, come on, man. Y'all make such great content. Y'all got great content. We do. But I believe I don't want to do nothing with no faggot, nigga.